Imagine a universe that is not just expanding, but tearing itself apart, shredding everything in its path. Welcome to the Big Rip theory. This hair-raising concept is not a scene from a science fiction movie, but a legitimate scientific theory. The Big Rip theory postulates a universe that's not just expanding, but accelerating in its expansion. This relentless acceleration could eventually lead to a catastrophic event where all matter, from galaxies and stars down to atoms, is torn asunder. The culprit behind this ominous theory is dark energy, a mysterious force that permeates all of space. Scientists believe dark energy is responsible for the universe's accelerating expansion. But what if this force isn't constant? What if it's growing stronger over time? If that's the case, the universe's fate could be far more dramatic and violent than we ever imagined. The Big Rip theory suggests that a stronger dark energy could overcome the forces that hold matter together. This would result in a universe that doesn't just drift apart, but actively rips itself to pieces. Galaxies, stars, planets, and even atoms could be torn apart in a cosmic cataclysm. It's a chilling thought, isn't it? The universe, with all its galaxies, stars, and planets, all its beauty and complexity, could one day be reduced to a cloud of disconnected particles, floating in an ever-expanding void. But don't start panicking just yet. The Big Rip is just one of many theories about the universe's ultimate fate, and it's based on several assumptions, some of which are still the subject of ongoing scientific debate. So, the universe might end with a Big Rip, or it might not, but one thing's for sure. The question of how the universe will end is one of the most fascinating and complex puzzles in all of science. Are you ready to dive into the top 10 theories about how this Big Rip could occur? Buckle up. Kicking off our countdown at number 10 is the phantom dark energy theory. A fascinating proposition. This theory suggests that dark energy, that mysterious force driving the expansion of our universe, could over time become stronger. Now imagine this dark energy growing in power, unrestrained and unbound. It's a concept that's as captivating as it is terrifying. In this scenario, the force of dark energy would eventually overcome all other forces in the universe. The strong nuclear force, the weak nuclear force, electromagnetism, even gravity, none of these would stand a chance. The result? A universe where everything from galaxies and stars down to atoms themselves is torn apart. This cataclysmic event, where the very fabric of spacetime is ripped asunder, is what we call the Big Rip. So, if this theory holds, the end might be closer than we think. But fear not, for science is about exploration and understanding, and there's much more to discover in our countdown. At number 9, we have the quantum instability theory. This theory is a fascinating one. It brings quantum mechanics into the mix. Now, if you're familiar with quantum mechanics, you'll know it's a field that's just brimming with unpredictability. Now imagine this. Everything in the universe, from the smallest particles to the largest galaxies, exists in a state of energy. This energy is usually stable, but what if, due to the weird and wonderful world of quantum mechanics, there was a sudden, drastic shift in these energy levels? This is where the quantum instability theory comes in. It proposes that such a shift could occur, causing everything in the universe to rip apart. Yes, you heard it right. In an instant, every particle of matter could be torn asunder, leading to the end of the universe as we know it. Intriguing, isn't it? But hold on, we're just getting started. Next, at number 8, is the vacuum metastability event theory. This intriguing theory suggests that the universe could be existing in a false vacuum, a state of temporary stability. But what if this stability were to suddenly drop? It would create a bubble of true vacuum that would expand at the speed of light, obliterating everything in its path. Think of it as a chain reaction. Once it starts, it's virtually unstoppable. The universe, as we know it, could be completely rearranged, leading to the Big Rip. The laws of physics would be rewritten, and the very fabric of space-time would be torn apart. It's a dramatic and somewhat terrifying concept. But remember, it's just a theory, one of many that attempt to explain the potential fate of our universe. So, don't cancel your weekend plans just yet. Moving on, the theories are about to get even more fascinating. Coming in at number 7, we have the Cosmic Doomsday theory. This theory suggests a rather dramatic end for our universe. Picture this. Imagine the universe reaching its maximum size, like a balloon inflated to its limit. Now, what happens when you inflate a balloon too much? It bursts, right? Well, the Cosmic Doomsday theory proposes something along those lines. It suggests that the universe, after expanding to an extreme size, would then contract and, in the process, rip itself apart. This would be a catastrophic event of cosmic proportions, literally. Everything we know, everything we see, all matter would be torn apart. Sounds absolutely terrifying, doesn't it? But remember, this is just a theory. Scientists are still exploring the mysteries of the universe, and who knows what we might discover next. The universe is a vast, mysterious place full of wonders and possibly dangers. Now, are you ready for the next theory? At number 6, we have the Multiverse Collision theory. Imagine a world where our universe isn't the only one in existence. A world where countless universes, each with its own laws of physics, exist side by side in a grand multiverse. Now, what would happen if these universes collided? This is the concept behind the Multiverse Collision theory. The theory suggests that our universe could one day collide with another, resulting in a cataclysmic event of unimaginable proportions. Such a collision could trigger the Big Rip, a hypothetical cosmic doomsday where all matter from galaxies to atoms is torn apart. Now, it's important to note that this is just a theory. Scientists are still grappling with the idea of the multiverse and the possibility of a collision, but it certainly adds a new dimension, quite literally, to our understanding of the universe and its potential fate. As we approach our top 5 theories, things are about to get even more interesting. Cracking the top 5, we have the dark matter decay theory. Now, we all know dark matter is a mysterious invisible substance that makes up about a quarter of the universe. But what if this dark matter could decay? Let's dive into this fascinating theory. Some scientists propose that dark matter might not be as stable as we once thought. Over unimaginably long timescales, it might slowly decay, breaking apart into smaller particles. This decay could have enormous consequences for our universe. If dark matter decays, it could lead to an increase in dark energy. Dark energy, as we know, is responsible for the universe's accelerated expansion. So if there's more dark energy, the universe could expand at an even faster rate, potentially leading to a Big Rip scenario. Imagine a universe where everything from galaxies to atoms is torn apart. That's the dramatic fate the dark matter decay theory suggests. We're now entering the realm of the top 4 theories. At number 4, we have the string theory Rip. This theory takes us into the realm of the tiny and the abstract, where the universe is believed to be composed of one-dimensional strings rather than point-like particles. Now, here's where things get interesting. Imagine these strings vibrating at different frequencies, producing the fundamental particles we know like electrons, quarks, and even the force carrier particles. Now, what if these strings vibrate at such high frequencies that they create enormous tension? This tension could be so great that it triggers a catastrophic event, ripping the universe apart at its most fundamental level. Just as a violin string vibrating too vigorously might snap, the universe, too, could be torn asunder by the hyperactive oscillations of its fundamental strings. It's like the universe playing a symphony that ends in its own destruction. Quite a dramatic concept, isn't it? But don't fret just yet. Brace yourself for the top 3 theories. In the 3rd place, we have the Quintessence Rip theory. This theory proposes that the universe could rip apart due to a form of dark energy known as quintessence. Unlike the constant dark energy we're familiar with, quintessence is dynamic. It changes over time and varies throughout the universe. Imagine the universe as an elastic sheet being stretched in every direction. Now picture quintessence as a powerful, unseen force that's pulling the sheet apart more violently over time. Too much of this force and the sheet could eventually tear apart. That's the idea behind the quintessence rip. Quintessence is a fascinating concept, and its implications are truly awe-inspiring. If this theory holds, then not only galaxies and stars, but even atoms could be ripped apart in the distant future. A universal end by quintessence would be a spectacle of cosmic proportions, a grand finale unlike any other. As we head towards the most compelling theories, the suspense builds. Coming in at number 2 is the infinite expansion theory. A fascinating concept, the infinite expansion theory proposes that the universe might continue to grow indefinitely. This thought-provoking hypothesis is based on the idea that the universe, under the influence of dark energy, is not only expanding but accelerating in its expansion. Imagine a balloon. As you blow it up, the surface stretches and the dots on the balloon, representing galaxies, get further and further apart. The same principle applies to our universe. If this expansion continues unchecked, we could eventually reach a point where the distances between galaxies are so vast that they exceed the reach of gravity's pull. This would lead to a scenario where galaxies, stars, planets, and eventually even atoms themselves are ripped apart. This event, known as the Big Rip, would be the universe's dramatic final act. And now, for the most compelling theory of them all. At the top of our list, at number 1, we have the ultimate fate theory. This theory proposes an apocalyptic conclusion to our universe's narrative. It suggests that the cosmos will ultimately rip apart due to the increasing acceleration of its expansion. The driving force behind this cataclysmic scenario is a mysterious entity known as dark energy. This elusive form of energy permeates all of space and has been accelerating the universe's expansion since the Big Bang. As the universe expands, dark energy becomes more dominant, causing the pace of expansion to quicken. If this acceleration continues unchecked, the gravitational forces holding galaxies, stars, planets, and even atoms together would be overcome. Everything would be torn asunder in a cosmic event referred to as the Big Rip. Let's imagine a countdown to this event. Billions of years from now, galaxies would start to disintegrate as dark energy overpowers gravity. Stars and planets would be next, ripped apart by the relentless expansion. Finally, in the last moments leading up to the Big Rip, atoms themselves would be torn apart, and the universe as we know it would cease to exist. The ultimate fate theory paints a dramatic picture. It's a tale of a universe born in a Big Bang, evolving over billions of years and meeting its end in a Big Rip. But it's important to remember, this is just one of many theories. Scientists are still wrestling with the nature of dark energy, and our understanding of the universe is constantly evolving. In fact, some scientists propose that the universe's expansion may eventually slow down, leading to a big crunch. In this scenario, instead of tearing apart, the universe would collapse back onto itself. Another theory suggests that the universe could continue expanding forever, leading to a big freeze. As we've seen, the Big Rip is a concept that both fascinates and terrifies. But remember, these are just theories. Who knows what the future holds for our universe? As we close this stellar voyage, remember that it is you, our fellow space adventurers, who hold the reins of the narrative. Like celestial bodies in the universe, every single one of you makes up our community, adding to the vast canvas of knowledge and comprehension. If you have gained insights from our expedition into the great unknown, please show your support by giving this video a thumbs up. If the theories we've discussed have piqued your interest, we encourage you to share your opinions in the comments section. Which scenario captivates you the most? Perhaps you have a theory of your own? We are eager to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay informed about our latest explorations, as the universe is a constantly expanding realm of knowledge. If you know of others who share your interest in the enigmas of the universe, feel free to share this video with them. Together, we can delve even deeper into the universe's mysteries and further our quest for understanding. The future of our universe might be unpredictable, but the pursuit of knowledge is a never-ending. So let's embark on this quest together. Who knows, we might just discover the ultimate destiny of our universe one. Until then, keep exploring, keep probing, and above all, keep being awed by the wonders of the cosmos. Thanks for accompanying us on this journey. Until next time, stay inquisitive and keep discovering.